Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Apple just dropped watchOS 27 Beta 7 in addition to iOS 27 and iPadOS 27 as well. A couple things to talk about, but first things first, let's go into settings, then general, and about. And yes, as you can see here, we have an A at the end of this build number here, now tying in to iOS and iPadOS, all aligning on an A build. If you guys are new to Apple betas, the closer you get to the beginning of the alphabet, the closer we are to getting a finished product and the closer we are to a public release. This isn't surprising considering we are almost out of August, which is crazy, and we are a few short weeks away from Apple's next announcement and unveiling of the iPhone 18 and the next Apple Watch and possibly some new home items. So as you can see here, we have a full build number of 24R5358A. Again, that A signifies we might not get another beta for this before an RC unless there's some big changes or issues found that need to be updated. We'll talk about a release schedule here in a second, but one thing I do want to call out is I was having quite a few issues, not with battery life on beta 6, but with you know what. I don't want to say the hot word and wake it, but if you are familiar, this right here was taking a ton of time to execute a command. It made it pretty useless. So what I want to do is actually try Siri here and to see if it's improved first things first. So when is the next Jaguars home game?
The Jaguars battle the Buccaneers on Friday at 7:30 p.m.
What's the least expensive ticket? So it's looking like it's not being conversationally aware for some reason. It just gave me that answer. However, that was significantly quicker than what we've seen historically. What's the weather going to be like in Orlando next Thursday?
Looks like rain in Orlando, Florida on Thursday.
Is it not going to rain on Friday? So you saw it listening, but it didn't answer the cue. So again, it's looking like Siri is a little rough on Apple Watch, unfortunately. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but again, I just don't see it being very value added to the Apple Watch in its current state. Kind of weird, but I just wanted to call that out for you guys. Again, going into the Siri settings in the Watch app, you can see it is still pretty limited. We do not have a ton of variety or choices or editable options here. Everything you want to do will need to be done in settings on your iPhone under Siri here for all your voice changes and things like that, if that's something you do want to tweak. But again, if you missed that video, there are no new changes to Siri beta here in iOS 27 beta 7. Now, aside from that, let's go ahead and launch some apps really quick. Take a look at how fast it's moving. Keep in mind, this did just finish updating and it's still re-indexing and could be a little slower than what you'd normally see. But at a quick glance already, you saw how quick music opened. Let's open weather here. It is significantly and noticeably faster right off the bat than what I've seen in really the last few betas. Let's go ahead and open the Stocks app. Let's kind of scroll around. Yeah, it's actually definitely flying much quicker than what we've seen historically. Definitely good to see. Again, leave a comment down below. Let me know, how has your battery life been with iOS and watchOS 27 beta 6 and 7. I haven't had a lot of issues. I have been pretty impressed with battery life again. If you didn't see my other videos, I am pretty fortunate that even in this year of usage almost, which is pretty crazy, if we go under battery, I believe I'm still at 100% battery health, which is awesome. And yeah, there you go. You can see that, as well as right up ahead, that everything is still optimized at charging the limit. And I think that is what's helped for this last year. Definitely a good sign. If you guys are a huge fan of fitness and all of that, fitness activities seem to be working a little quicker. You saw when I had my action button selected to start a workout, it's working pretty quick as well right here. We'll go ahead and just cancel this and that. But just jumping around, everything is looking very nice. Unsurprisingly, with 7 betas in, we're not having any new features here. Keep that in mind. It's all bug fixes, performance improvements, and battery life improvements. So having said that, excuse me guys, like we were saying, Since this is an A build now, and every other OS right now is an A build, I truly don't believe we're going to get another beta next week. It is possible, like I said, if there's bugs and fixes that need to be found, but I genuinely think we're going to skip next week, and then the week of September 7th, which is Labor Day here in the US, I believe sometime that week, the 8th or 9th, we will get the Apple announcement stating that the following week we will have, well, actually, we could even get it that same week, As soon as the 8th or 9th, most likely the 9th, we can have our Apple event. We should know by the end of this week, possibly Monday, when that announcement will be. But being that this is so close to the next Apple event, we probably will just get the RC next. Usually and historically over the last couple of years, this week in August is when Apple actually announces the event. So we will know to prep for the 8th or 9th or the 14th or 15th. Again, historically, Apple won't have media travel on the 7th because of the holiday, so I don't believe the event would be on the 8th. The 9th is possibly the soonest it would be, or if not, it'll definitely be the following week, which means near the end of that week, we'll receive the RC and then the public release on Monday, followed by the new devices coming out that following Friday. So that's kind of what we have to look forward to. Let me know in the comments down below, how has watchOS been working for you? Are you a fan? Do you like Siri on your watch? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.